Welcome into tonight's matchup between the Coolidge Lady Bears and the Florence Lady Gophers. Sorry about that audio delay. Currently, we are in the first quarter with 1:40 left to play, and the Coolidge Bears are up 14-8 with Anaya White at the line, and she's going to miss both free throws, but a rebound by Alasia White, who's going to take it to the hole and come up a little bit short. Nice steal by the Bears from Alasia White, who's going to pass it down to Anaya White. And Alyssa Charles coming up short on the three, rebounded by the Gophers. But a nice steal, nice defense by the Bears, and Alasia Charles with the basket. And we got an offensive foul on Alyssa Charles. First foul. Gophers look like they're going to try to take the last shot of the quarter. And we got a foul on, looks to be number 30, Danielle Morago. With 5.6 seconds left in the first. Nice inbound pass, but the Bears are going to pick up the steal. Oh, Anaya White almost with the half-court shot, but after one, started the second. So coming into tonight's matchup, the Florence Gophers sit at 9-5 on the season, while the Bears are 7-7. Both picking up victories on their last matchup. The Bears are going to start the night off. A nice layup by Jade Roberts, and a great turnover by Alasia White, and it looks like the Bears are going to retain possession. some great offensive rebounding by the Lady Bears. Just can't seem to get a basket to fall at this point. And we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession is going to be turned over to the Florence Gophers. It'll stay Gophers possession. Nice interior pass. Shot by Jimenez is going to come up short, and Anaya White's going to take it to the basket, but come up short as well. And what a great defensive performance by Alasia White at the start of this game. So that'll be two quick fouls for Alasia White. But some great full court pressure by the Bears, and Alasia White with the basket. And a timeout from the Gophers with 6:38 left here in the second. Coolidge is going to continue their full court pressure, and you're going to see how this is going to be such a hard task for the Florence Gophers to get through. And we're going to get a foul on, looks like number 21, Melissa Charles, which will be her second. So that'll be the seventh foul on the Bears, which looks like it'll be this will be a shooting foul, so 2 attempts. First one, no good. Second attempt also comes up short, rebounded by Melissa Charles. Drive by Melissa. Alasia White also came up short on the play, so it just seems like the Bears are having a little bit of trouble putting the ball in the basket here, but their defense is outstanding so far, except for they seem to be picking up a lot of fouls tonight, as that'll be the 18th foul on the Bears. As Kaylee Scarborough will go to the line for a 1-and-1. First attempt is good. Second attempt, no good. Rebounded by Melissa Charles. You're going to see number 25, Kyra Johnson, into the game for Melissa Charles. A big presence under the basket. So look to see if the Bears are going to try to continue pushing everything inside and maybe see if Kyra Johnson can help out in the rebound category. Well, we got a pretty packed house tonight. Already just at 5:30 for the ladies game. And there's the rebound by Kyra Johnson. It looks like we have a jump ball, and possessions will stay with the Bears. Turnover by the Bears as Kaylee Scarborough is going to drive. And Jimenez is going to feed her down to the post again, and another foul by the Bears. So the foul was on number 2, Jade Rogers, her third. And it will send Kaylee to the line for 2. First attempt is good. And with 3 fouls, Jade Roberts will make her way to the bench as Naylissa Charles enters the game again. So Anaya White with the lane is going to drive in and pick up the foul, and the basket will count. So she'll go to the line for the 3-point play. And the free throw will be good for the 3-point play. So the Bears have a 10-point lead with 4:45 left here in the second, and the Bears will go back to the full court trap. Jump ball possession will stay with the Gophers. A 3 by Jimenez is going to come up short. Kyra Johnson with the rebound. Almost a turnover by the Bears. Great outlet pass by the Gophers. EC Turk with the basket. And we're going to get a timeout by the Bears with 3:55 left here in the second. So before we get back into play, I'm finally joined by Lupe Ramirez, who was a little bit late to the party, but what are your thoughts so far on the game?
So far, it seems like the Bears were able to get a handle on the game. I was here a little bit earlier to snap photos, but it seemed like it was pretty well matched. I feel like I missed a lot.
Nice rebound under the basket by Kyra Johnson. And it's back to a 10-point lead for the Bears.
And a steal by Nalissa Charles.
It's been a good physical game right here through the first half. The Bears forcing a lot of turnovers, but also picking up a lot of fouls. They already have 9 in the first half. But it seems like their full court trap is allowing a lot of turnovers for the Gophers.
Yeah, that is apparent. Aaron pass will give the ball to the Gophers.
But I was just telling the viewers what a great turnout it's been so far for this big rivalry game. You know, you got
Elijah White dribbles the ball up, goes for a layup, and it's good. Yeah, it's quite packed in here, and this is just the girls' varsity game right now. And I know that there's the parking lot right now is pretty packed, and this building is very, very hot right now.
Absolutely. Another jump ball. It looks like the possession will be going back to the Bears.
Miguel will inbound the ball. Anaya White will dribble the ball up, meet her defender, try to go left. Get the ball stolen. Aubrey Farmer passes it up. And we got a foul.
And that's going to be, if that's against Nalissa Charles, that's her third already.
So if you're Coach Monteverdi, do you take Nalissa out?
Well, he took her out just a little bit earlier during the second quarter. But Jade Roberts picked up 3 quick fouls as well and needed to sub her right back in.
Free throw is good. Elijah White will inbound the ball to Anaya White. Miguel provides the screen to White. White dribbles it in, spins, puts the ball up, and it's good.
Got the floater. And we got another foul on the Bears. Which
Aubrey Farmer is fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2.
So one thing I want to point out is you got 3 of Coolidge's starters already with 3 fouls here in the first half. So they definitely have to play a little bit more discipline coming into the second half, because if you start losing some of your starters, things can kind of go south very fast, especially those 3 players like Nalissa Charles, Elijah White, and Jade Roberts.
Yeah, this last minute is going to be really crucial to see how well the Bears are able to maintain their cool.
And we got a lane violation on the Bears, which will give Farmer one more shot.
Johnson loses the rebound.
Scarborough with the steal and the basket.
Elijah White got the ball and will be unsuccessful. Gophers ball. So even though the Bears are ahead by 10 right now, the Gophers are still playing very tough. Scarborough will go to the line. First one is up and no good. Peyton Duran checking in for Elijah White.
Rebound.
Daniel Morago-Enos comes down with the rebound, dribbles the ball all the way up court. It's met with a foul and one.
Almost got it. Almost got it. In and out. So she'll go to the line for two.
And the foul will go on Gopher number 11, E.C. Turk. First free throw goes off the back of the rim, no good. Morago sets up for the second. Back of the rim again. There's a tussle for the rebound.
And
looks like Gopher ball.
some pretty quick whistles tonight, though.
That's what it seems like so far. Jimenez dribbles up, passes it to Farmer. Farmer puts up a J. Bricks. It's rebounded by Florence. They give it back to Jimenez. Jimenez puts up a three, and it is good. The Gophers cut the lead down to 7.
So 25 seconds left in the quarter with the Bears up 7.
Good hustle by Duran.
Morago with the basket.
That was just great awareness.
Another three by Jimenez, who almost gets it.
And the ball will go to the Gophers for the last 2.5 seconds of the first half.
Oh, correction, Bears ball.
Naya needs to put it up.
Good if it goes and comes up a little bit short. So after half, we have the Bears with a 9-point lead, 31-22. And we'll be back for the second half of this game. Ready? Huh? You ready, Luke? Can you hear me good? All right.
That's a whole lot better.
So before we get ready for the second half of the matchup, what were your thoughts going into the first half?
So far, it's been a very physical game. I don't understand a lot of the fouls. If it's been that type of a physical game, I don't understand why the fouls the way are the way they are. But I'm thinking in the second half we're going to get just as equally as physical a game, and it's going to be a precursor to what's to come in the men's game.
Oh, most definitely. And like we mentioned earlier, the environment here has been really good on both sides. Both Coolidge and Florence have packed the house tonight, and it's only the first game, the first of a doubleheader tonight. So, but I think going into the first half, I saw the Coolidge Bears really do great things with their press defense. It kind of allowed Florence to be a little out of character, force and turn the ball over a lot. But I think here in the second half, the Bears will have to decide, do they still want to continue that full court pressure, because they do have a lot of players already in foul trouble.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Coach Monteverde wants to go that far deep down his bench tonight. I know with it being a rivalry game, everybody wants to play their best and nobody really wants to foul out. But the way things are going right now, it's going to be very, very tough for these girls to stay in the entire game.
Well, we got about 2 minutes left till the start of the third quarter, but we'll see how things go. I mean, it's been a great matchup so far, and I think both teams are fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, what I'm liking so far is the back and forth matchup between Anaya White and Elena Jimenez. The way that they're able to put up threes with with the hands in their face and the coverage that they're facing, it's been pretty good to see their shots go down and see the back and forth action between the two.
And still to come, we got the boys matchup, which is going to feature the 17-0 Coolidge Bears taking on the 16-3 Florence Gophers, if I'm not mistaken, or 14-3. I'll get that correct before the start of the matchup. But other than that, man, our second full-time broadcasting got things a little bit tweaked up this time around. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying it, and please continue to share and allow this to grow, because it's not only for these two schools, but for this entire county and southern Arizona as well.
Yeah, we can't wait to visit other schools. This is our second Coolidge game, but this is our first Florence Gophers game. So, hey, Coach, how you doing? So we're really excited to be here, and we got to thank the athletic director, Anthony Gonzalez, for giving us a great setup here, and it definitely feels like home again.
Well, we'll see how the second half turns out.
Let's do it, brother.
No stroke ahead right here. I got the record right there, so. You just want to know?
Bears possession to start the second half.
All right, to start the second half, the Bears will have possession in a quick shot by number 30, Danielle, who's going to get her own rebound and get a 2-point bucket for the Bears to start the quarter.
And Jimenez will dribble up with the ball, pass the ball to Farmer. Farmer finds Scarborough, who gives the ball back to Jimenez. Jimenez puts up a wild layup, and it's no good. Gophers will have possession. Close to getting a 5-second. Ball is put up, and it is good. Jordan Castaneda-Hinton with the shot. And Aubrey Farmer with the steal.
Passes to. Oh, and Jimenez with the finish.
That is good. Jimenez cutting the lead to 7. Melissa Charles gets the ball stolen again by Farmer. Farmer looking to pass the ball up. Gets the ball off. And the layup is missed. Putback is good by EC Turk.
So a quick timeout by the Bears as the lead is cut down to 5 points with 6:50 left in the third.
Timeout Bears, 30-second timeout.
So what do you think about the Gophers coming in that hot in the second half?
Oh, some great halftime adjustments for sure, and to see them put the pressure on the Bears, kind of like what the Bears were doing to them in the first half, was a big reason why they got those early baskets right out of the gate. And it was nice, clean basketball. You know, they get the steal, wait for their person to come in transition and get the easy layup.
Jade Roberts with the speed, loses it, and the ball will go back to the Gophers. Farmer inbounds to Jimenez. Jimenez dribbles the ball up. Passes it to Jordan. Puts up a 3 and misses.
And we're going to get a foul, which will be on.
Looks like it's going on Kyra Johnson.
Oh, it was an offensive foul on the Bears. So Florence will take possession with Jimenez handling the ball, who will dish it out to Farmer. Jimenez is going to try to find EC Turk down in the post, but just sails it a little too high. Bears ball.
Nia White dribbles the ball past midcourt, goes, drives, and is fouled.
Looks like it's number 11, EC Turk, on the foul. And that'll be her third.
Melissa Charles will inbound the ball, gets the ball to Johnson. Johnson bricks, gets the ball back by Amira Miguel, who puts back a layup, and it is good. Gophers push the lead, or Bears, excuse me, push the lead back up to 7. Jimenez to Farmer. Farmer looking on the floor, dribbles in, puts up a J, goes off the back of the rim, and it is rebounded by Amira Miguel.
And she's going to pass it up to Nia White, who's going to go up for the layup. No call on the play. And the Gophers will retain possession with EC Turk driving to the lane. And we got an offensive foul, which will be the 4th foul on Turk.
What a way for Rogers to just absorb the contact and take that charge. Bears pass the ball up to Anaya White. Anaya stops, is met by 2 defenders, drives in, passes it off to Jade Roberts, who lays it up, and it is good. Jimenez dribbles the ball up for Florence, puts up a 3. Off the backboard, that was sweet. Gophers cut back into the lead.
And I believe if that should be her 4th three-pointer of the game. Speaking of Jimenez.
Charles finds Miguel. Miguel dribbles in, puts another layup right off the backboard, and it's just back and forth between the Lady Gophers and the Lady Bears right now.
A 9-point lead for the Bears with 4:45 left, and we're going to get a timeout by the Gophers.
Coach Monteverdi looks very pleased with his players right now. What do you think was said in that timeout to turn the Bears around? Because the way that they came out in the first few seconds of that second half, it was kind of sloppy, don't you think?
Oh, I think he's just telling them, trying to get them back and be composed. He knows what his players can do and what they're capable of. And, for them to have some early turnovers in the third quarter after having a double-digit lead, now it's about staying calm, even though they're forcing, the Gophers are forcing turnovers. It's about building back that composure so that way they can get settled in like they did in the first half. But what do you think of the 3-pointers from Jimenez for Florence? I mean, I believe she has 4 already in this game.
Yeah, her 4 3-pointers in the game are coming in clutch. They're very well the reason why the Gophers are still in this game. Still plenty of ball left, and we'll see what happens when the ladies take the floor as the whistle blows. Jimenez passes to Scarborough. Scarborough passes to Carla.
And another 3 by Jimenez. She is on fire this quarter, as she now has 8 points in the third quarter alone.
Melissa Charles gets the basket waved.
And we have a foul on number 1, Aubrey Farmer. First foul.
Charles will inbound the ball for Coolidge. Pass the ball to Johnson, who misses a layup right off the backboard.
And we're going to get a foul on the Bears. Looks like number 21.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? Good. How you doing? Appreciate you guys, man, for always covering. No problem, brother. Thank you.
And Melissa Charles will take a seat on the bench.
I believe that's her 4th foul already. So I know Coach Monteverdi has to want to be able to save her for later on in the game.
Yeah, definitely. You only want to put her in if this lead gets severely trimmed. Farmer puts up a 3 off the rim, gets rebounded by the Gophers. The Gophers put up another shot. They're rebounded.
And we're going to have a foul on Kyra Johnson.
And Scarborough will go back to the line.
Kyra Johnson, her second. Third team foul. Shooting 2, Scarborough.
And Scarborough's first free throw is good. Second one misses, and the Bears are up by 5. Jade Roberts dishes in and makes the layup.
A big basket for the Bears on that one.
Carlatello will miss the 3. Rogers will get the rebound and dribble up, pass the ball to White. White looking to go inside to Morago-Enos, and does. Morago-Enos will turn, get blocked, and get the ball swiped. Gophers will take the ball. Farmer dribbles up, hesitates, puts up a bad shot. Looks like there was no call on that one. Bears rebound. Amira Miguel will dribble up, pass it off to Roberts. Roberts puts up a three, and it is airballed.
But a rebound by Kyra Johnson. And then that's what's been good for the Bears is their offensive rebounding. Definitely a great sign to get multiple attempts, especially under the basket, as Anaya White gets the nice layup for two.
And Jimenez puts up a bad three. That was really, really bad. And so far away from the three-point line, I question that shot. Rogers almost steps over the line. Ball stolen by Wimmer, who misses a wide open layup. Wimmer passes the ball to Scarborough, and she makes the three, or the layup, excuse me. Maya White dribbles in, is met by the defender. Stops, rips the ball back, passes the ball to Danielle Morago-Años, and the ball will go out of bounds in possession to the Gophers.
So with 1:55 left in the third, it's a 7-point lead for the Bears, as the Gophers are going to look to continue a hot quarter, especially by Jimenez and Scarborough and Farmer.
Carlitello met by the defender, passes the ball to Jimenez. Jimenez almost loses the ball to Amira Miguel.
Another deep three by Jimenez, and she's going to hit it.
Now, see, that one was just a bit ahead of where her last shot was, and it looked good from the release. The one prior did not look good at all.
And that'll be 11 points for Jimenez here in the third.
You know that old saying, shooters shoot.
And she's definitely not afraid to shoot. Nice back down by Anaya White, who's going to get her own rebound and go back up for two.
Bears are not backing down. There's almost a minute left in this game. In this quarter, excuse me.
Carlitello is going to go up for the shot and get fouled by Miguel. It'll be the first foul on Miguel. First shot, no good. Second shot is going to be good. With a 5-point lead, the Bears have a 5-point lead with 50 seconds left.
Rogers will dribble the ball up the court for the Bears, gets past the defender, loses the ball on the dribble, and the ball will go to the Gophers.
Farmer's going to look for Scarborough down in the post, but she's going to lose control of the ball but get her own rebound.
Pass the ball to Farmer. Farmer dribbles past Anaya White.
And Wimmer with the shot comes up short, rebounded by
Danielle Morago-Años, who passes the ball up and gives the ball back to the Gophers with just under 7 seconds to go in the third. Gophers have a really good chance of making this possibly a 4 or 3-point game.
Farmer's going to come up and pass out to Scarborough, who's going to take the shot. No good on the shot, and that's going to end the third quarter for us with the Bears 46 and the Gophers 41. Stick around with us as we enter the fourth quarter of a highly contested game.
We'll be back.
So going into this fourth quarter, what are you expecting from the Coolidge side? What do you need to see a lot from them in order for them to hold on for this victory?
What I need to see a lot of is a lot of different rotation. Right now, we're getting to see a little bit of some of their bench players, here at the last few minutes of the game. But I think with Nalissa Charles in the foul trouble she's in, it's going to be really tough for Coach Monteverde to figure out who's going to be the shooter in this last few minutes of the game. Of course, you got both Alasia and Anaya White on the floor, but it's going to be tough because Anaya is getting doubled every time, and the Gophers are doing a really good job of clogging her vision, and she's not able to pass it out. She's just backing them in and trying to put up the shot.
For me, I think Coolidge just needs to slow the pace down a little bit. There seems like they're getting ahead of themselves, which is causing a lot of turnovers. But for Florence, I think right now you just got to let Jimenez just shoot, and hopefully that her teammates can get some rebounds. But I feel that you're going to see Coolidge try to maybe double team her or get the ball out of her hands. But it still leaves opportunities for players like Farmer and Scarborough to pick up baskets.
And that's a questionable call.
We have a Coolidge foul. Let's see who it'll be on. Number 23, Anaya White, her second of the game. So Jimenez with the three. And she's going to come up short, and looks like the Bears will get the ball back.
Miguel inbounds the ball to Rogers. Rogers passes the ball to Anaya White. Anaya White is met by Wimmer. Drives in, passes the ball to Miguel. Miguel's J is good. Jimenez puts up another three, and it is good off the backboard.
Jade Roberts with the drive and has the lane and this basket.
And that was such a nice layup. Oh, double dribble by Jimenez, and she knows it, and she's just laughing it off as the Bears will take possession and lead by 6. Miguel inbounds the ball to Anaya White. Anaya White will dribble up. Met by Wimmer. Gets a good screen by Rogers, drives in, puts up a nice floater, but it is no good.
And we have another foul, which looks like it's going to be against Anaya White, her third, and the 16th foul. One more foul, and that's going to put the Gophers in the 1-and-1 situation.
And there's just under 7 minutes left to go in this game. It's been back and forth this whole entire time. I don't expect it to change up anytime soon.
And you got to believe that Florence is going to go with the hot hand in Jimenez and allow her to find her shot as she drives to the hole and looks to dish out to Scarborough, but Roberts with the steal, and Roberts going to pick up the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
With a hard foul by Scarborough, but like you said, Rogers will go to the line for 2. It doesn't look quite shaken up by the play.
Second foul on Scarborough and the 4th team foul.
Rogers sets up, puts up the free throw. No good, but is rebounded by the Bears, but Miguel will step out of bounds and the ball will go back to the Lady Gophers. Florence's workhorse dribbles up the ball. Jimenez looks to dribble left, stops, passes the ball to Scarborough. Scarborough drives in, puts up a layup. No good.
Gets her own rebound. And she's going to pick up the foul. And that's going to go on Miguel. So from this point forward, any foul on the Bears will send the Gophers to the line.
Yes, sir. Scarborough puts up the first free throw, and it is good off the backboard. Cuts the lead back to 5. Second free throw is up. No good. Rebounded.
And it's going to stay with the Gophers. We'll see what the Gophers can do with this opening. And they got Jimenez open, who's going to miss the three-pointer, but Wimmer with the rebound, which is going to give the Gophers another opportunity as Jimenez drives. And it looks like she will pick up the foul and go to the line for 2. As that's going to be the third foul on Miguel.
And as you said earlier, every foul that the Lady Bears commit, it will result in the Gophers taking free throws. And that first free throw was a little short. Jimenez looks to shake it off, and will await her second. Jimenez dribbles, puts up the second free throw. It is no good. Rebounded. Bounced around, and Wimmer will take control. Pass the ball off to Turk. Carlatello, excuse me. Farmer gets the ball tipped, goes behind the line, almost steps out of bounds, and the ball is kicked, and the ball will go back to the Bears.
So now you're going to see Alasia White and Alyssa Charles enter the game for Kyra Johnson and Danielle Morago. And Farmer is going to pick up the foul, attempting the steal. Going to be the 5th team foul on the Gophers.
Good hustle on Farmer, though. She knows exactly that if Alyssa Charles picks up this 5th foul, that she's done for the rest of the game. Watch closely how she defends. Pesky. Charles drives in, misses the layup.
Scarborough with the rebound. As Farmer brings it up, she's going to find Jimenez open for 3. But Jimenez's shot so far here in the 4th is just not falling for her. Nice rebound by Scarborough, who's also going to come up short.
And it's Wimmer hitting a small jumper after so many misses by the Gophers. Anaya White dribbles up for the Bears, looks to lay it up, hesitates, pulls back. Ball goes off the side of the backboard. Wimmer will get the rebound, passes it to Jimenez. Jimenez finds a wide open. Carlatello, I'm sorry, that name is just getting away from me right now.
So with 4:50 left here in the 4th, we have a 1-point lead for the Bears. And what are you seeing here as we get to the halfway point of the 4th quarter? How has the tide changed in favor of the Gophers?
Right now, it is all Gophers right now. They're playing really tough defense and causing the Bears to make simple mistakes and turning over the ball. If the Bears don't get it together in this timeout, they're going to lose the lead and possibly lose this game to the Gophers, a very talented Gophers team.
I think one of the big things you're seeing from the Gophers in this quarter is the offensive rebounds, the second chances, and giving them opportunities to cut down at this lead, as now you see the lead is only 1. Mm-hmm. So hopefully Coach Monteverdi drops up something nice and gets his team back composed again, because we talked about that in the 3rd. It was at that early point in the 3rd we saw the Bears kind of struggle a little bit, but you're seeing the same thing here in the fourth. So we'll see if they can turn it around with the last 4:50 left in the fourth.
But what a win it would be if the Gophers are able to come back and take it from the Lady Bears.
Coming back from a double-digit loss, or a double-digit score, I should say. And it's going to be another turnover by the Bears, but great defense by Jade Roberts. And there we go again with the Gophers getting the second chances here.
Gophers up by 1. Melissa Charles is met by Farmer. Passes the ball to Alasia White. Alasia White dribbles past the defender. Dribbles in and drives. Sinks the layup. Bears are up by 1.
Farmer with the drive. Is going to go hard off the glass. Come up short. Rebounded by Melissa Charles. And it looks like the Bears are going to slow things down a little bit here.
4 minutes left to go in the game. The Bears look to retain the lead, and the ball goes back.
Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul on Anaya White. Her fourth. And it's been like that type of game since the start. A lot of small fouls being called here tonight.
Definitely, if the Bears are not careful, these fouls will cost them. Bad pass by Jimenez. And we got another whistle. Jimenez picks up the foul, and the Bears will inbound the ball.
That'll be the third foul on Jimenez.
Jade Rogers will dribble up the ball, guarded closely by Jimenez, trying to dribble past. Gets a good screen by Anaya White. Almost loses the ball, does, and the ball will go to the Gophers. Jimenez will dribble the ball up with just over 3 minutes to go in the game. Met by Alasia White. Passes the ball. Carlitello tries to drive in, will miss the layup. Rogers will get the rebound and take the ball up for the Bears. Stops, hesitates, and passes the ball to White.
Each possession here is going to be crucial for both teams, as Anaya White is going to get the turnaround jumper.
Lead is back up to 3 with just under 3 minutes to go in the game.
Farmer with the ball. She's going to take it to the basket and again miss the layup. Rebounded by Melissa Charles with 2:40 left.
Nia White being guarded by Scarborough. Dribbles right, goes left, spins, passes the ball to Charles. Charles looks, loses the ball, but will be recovered by Rogers.
And keep in mind, we do have a running shot clock right now. Jade Rogers. And we got a timeout by the Gophers with 2:16 left in the fourth. It's a 5-point lead for the Bears.
And how different has the momentum of the game been going? It's 1 minute it's going the Bears' way, and then it goes to the Gophers, and right now it's back to the Bears. The Bears are leading by 5, and they need to do a lot to hang on to this lead in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna definitely go down to the wire. I just think the Gophers need to find a way to finish under the basket. Some easy layups that were missed, but
yeah, you said it right there. There were so many missed shots. I think they may have put up 5 or 6 before the ball was actually sunk by Wimmer. It could be a completely different ball game if some of the shots that Florence was putting up was actually going down.
But I gotta say, this is one of the most exciting games that we've been a part of so far this year. I know we got a late start in the year, kind of really didn't get things going till after the holidays, but I'm excited to be down here in Coolidge at the Roundhouse to experience this game, because this is what rivalry basketball is definitely all about.
Yes, packed to the top. Everybody is excited. As we await for the Gophers to inbound the ball, Jimenez will dribble the ball up for Florence. met by Alasia White, will go to her right, put up a layup, no good. Rebounded by Nalissa Charles, passes it to Anaya White. Anaya White will dribble the ball up, met by Scarborough.
Nice interior pass to Alasia White, who's going to come up short on the shot.
Carlatello passes the ball up to Scarborough. Scarborough puts up a J, no good. Alasia White with an errant pass, passes the ball to Scarborough. Scarborough passes the ball to Jimenez. Jimenez to Wimmer. Wimmer dribbles in, met by Nalissa Charles. Passes the ball to Farmer. Farmer
is going to find and it's going to be a foul on Anaya White, which is going to be her 5th, so she should be done for the night. With 1:21 left here in the 4th, Scarborough will go to the line for 2 as Anaya White has fouled out of the ball game.
And you can hear the Boo Birds here in Coolidge not happy with that call, seeing Anaya White take her final seat on the bench with 1:21 to go in the 4th. Scarborough puts up the first free throw and sinks it. Will await the second. Lead is now 4 for the Bears. Both free throws are good. Very crucial foul in the last 2 minutes of this game. Nalissa Charles, with 5 fouls of her own, looks to dribble past Wimmer, will get inside.
And pick up the foul. And she will go to the line for the 3-point play. As now that extends the Bears' lead to 5 with 1:13 left.
Coach Monteverde having a little discussion with the referee. Charles' free throw is good. The lead is now 6 for the Bears. Palmer looks to dribble up the ball fast, gets rid of it, gets the ball back. Passes to Scarborough. Scarborough looks at the floor, passes it back to Farmer. Farmer puts up a 3. Really
good hustle by Jimenez to get the offensive rebound. Not giving up. 50 seconds left in the ball game. Farmer gets the ball under the basket and is going to draw the foul. And will go to the line for 2 as the foul is going to be on number 30, Morago.
And we got 47 seconds left in this game.
Second attempt is good, as we're going to get a timeout by the Gophers with 47.4 seconds and a 5-point Bears lead.
30-second timeout.
But it's still anybody's game. You know, even though the Bears are up 5 points, we see what Jimenez can do as far as shooting from the 3-point line. So she is able to knock it down at will. Now it's going to be a big possession for the Bears to try to put up some points to extend this lead.
Alasia White.
And we got a double dribble on Alasia White, so the ball will go back to the Gophers. Jimenez is going to drive with the ball, attempt a three-point shot and hit it. And it'll be a 2-point lead for the Bears with 30 seconds left in the ball game.
Jade Rogers is fouled by Jimenez and will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that'll be the 4th foul on Jimenez. But a good foul, you got to foul in that time, you know, try to save as much clock for you because they are still down 2. So you're hoping, if you're a Gopher fan, you're hoping that Roberts misses this first one as it's a 1-and-1.
You can hear the Gophers crowd making the noise.
Oh, what a rebound by Elijah White, and does not get the call. And we have an offensive foul on Danielle Morago, number 30. And that is going to send the Gophers to the line for 2 shots.
Very crucial free throws here. They can definitely put the Gophers tied with the Bears right now. All depends on how these free throws go by Scarborough. Scarborough gets the ball. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. The game is now tied 59-59. 24 seconds left in this game. Melissa Charles dribbles in.
Ball's poked away by the Gophers. Jimenez gets the ball. Oh, and it's stolen back by Elijah White. And we're going to get a foul on Jimenez, her 5th. And she is done for the night as well. Was that on her 4th? Because I have 5.
I heard 5th personal foul.
So that's going to...
And you can see the ref waving in the substitution.
So with 8.4 seconds left, Elijah White will go to the line. And Jimenez for the Gophers is done for the evening. A big loss for the Gophers.
They definitely lose their 3-point shot.
Attempt is up and no good, but Elijah gets her own rebound. 4. And we got a timeout called by the Bears with 1.1 left on the clock.
Looks like they're talking over the time. Looks like we might get some additional seconds left on this clock.
Yeah, Coach Monteverde would have to run right up the baseline in order to get the ref's attention to call that timeout. So we'll see how much time, if any, are they going to put back on the clock. So we're going to get a reset of the clock to 1.7 seconds. So the Bears will have to inbound quickly and get off a shot. Man, what a game we have on our hands.
Oh, yeah.
Great battle from the Gophers to battle back into this one after trailing by double digits in the first half.
We might get some extra basketball, though.
I think that'll be a first for us when it comes to basketball, too. So,
I swear these broadcasting games just get better and better.
And we hope you guys who are viewing are enjoying this as well, as we're going to see if the Bears can hit a last-second shot. Or if not, we got some extra basketball, and we'll be heading to overtime. And you can see both crowds are getting into it.
Just about everybody on their feet. As Amira Miguel will inbound the ball.
And she looks for Nalasia Charles, who goes up and is going to come up short on the basket. And we are heading to overtime. So stick around as we got extra basketballs as we are tied at 59 here at the Roundhouse. So as we get ready to start overtime, we have two key players for the Bears and for the Gophers out for the remainder of the game, and it's two key scorers, especially for the Gophers in Jimenez and Anaya White sitting out for the Bears. Who do you think on the Gophers? We know that the Bears have a couple of other scorers that can score at will. Who do you think needs to step it up here in overtime in order to for the Gophers to pick up the win?
Well, based on what I've seen so far, I think it's definitely got to be Farmer and Scarborough who got to step it up. Everybody else seems to kind of just be, rolling with the punches. They need to take the initiative in this game if they want Florence to win this.
And
one.
I definitely think you'll definitely need to see some role players step up and try to make a basket. That will definitely be a game changer on either side.
And for the jump ball, we'll see Alasia White and Kaylee Scarborough go up for the tip.
And overtime rules, only 4 minutes for the quarter, but both teams carry their fouls that they had in the fourth quarter into this quarter. So Coolidge has 10 team fouls and the Gophers have 9. So both teams will be going to the line on any given foul. The Gophers will get the ball, and nice tip out by Jade Rogers as the ball will stay with the Gophers. Farmer's gonna attempt the three, come up short, and we got a rebound by Alasia White, who's gonna go.
Pulls the ball back, sets it up for Charles, who misses the ball off the rim. Carlitello passes the ball up. And we got a layup by the Gophers.
That'll be Layla Bryan. And a nice
Alasia White sinks one in the paint. Game is tied up 61-61, 3:16 to go. Farmer looked to direct traffic, tries to get past Alasia White. Scarborough with the ball now is met by Johnson.
Johnson with
defense
the
pumps it away.
Nice defense by Johnson. As Scarborough is going to look for her shot as she drives to the basket and picks up the basket for 2 and gives the Gophers a 2-point lead.
Melissa Charles will dribble in. Met by Wimmer. Looking to get a screen, dribbles past, puts the ball up, off the rim, gets the rebound, and we got a foul.
Alasia White with the rebound will go to the line for 2.
Looks like that one was on Scarborough. Yes, Keely Scarborough will get the foul. Very meaningful free throws right here.
First one's up and no good. And it's been a rough night for Alasia at the line. And one thing to keep your eye on, Jade Rogers is out of the game as White hits the second free throw. And it looks like Rogers is going to be heading to the locker room for further medical treatment. So with 2:15 left in the game, the Gophers are up 1 as Farmer tries to take it to the hole and will pick up the foul. And that'll be on Alasia White, her 5th, and she will be out of the game as well. So Alasia White and Anaya White both out of the game. And Coach Monteverdi is going to have to go deep into the bench and try to see if he can salvage this game, as 2 of your big scorers and rebounders are now out of the game.
3 if you count Jade Rogers. I wonder what she went to the pack for. I hope she's all right. Farmer will set up for the very important free throws. Sinks the first. Gophers up by 2. Both free throws are good. Gophers are now up by 3. Melissa Charles will dribble the ball up for the Bears. Met by Wimmer. Gets a screen.
And we have a 3-second violation called on the Bears. Possession goes back to the Gophers. So the Gophers are going to use some clock as we got 1:50 left in the game, and Farmer's going to drive, come up short, rebounded by Charles, and we have a jump ball, and the possession will stay with the Bears.
Now, if you're the Bears, do you try to get the ball inside and get to cut into the lead by 1, or do you put up a 3 and gamble to try to tie it?
There's no need to rush a 3 right now. Still plenty of time left in the game. I think you take whatever is best available, whatever the Gophers are going to give you. And we have a foul that's going to be on the Gophers, which is going to send Charles to the line for 2. As that's the second foul for Wimmer.
Now with White's missed free throws, Melissa needs to sink both of these free throws to cut the lead down to 1. First one is good. Second one goes in and out, rebounded by the Gophers. Scarborough goes to the ground, falls. Bears get the steal. No call.
We have and the possession will stay with the Bears with 1:11 left. Nice team defense by the Bears to force the turnover.
Melissa Charles will inbound the ball. Finds Danielle Morago. Daniels, who finds Melissa Charles. Melissa tries to dribble up, in, puts the ball, no good.
And we have 1 minute left here in overtime.
Gophers up by 2, and they will retain possession. And it looks like we get a timeout on the floor by the Gophers.
So another close game here in overtime. 2 crucial players out for the Bears. The Gophers missing their stud of a scorer. Now I think it's all who can have that last possession, but will definitely be a big possession for the Gophers, trying to put up more points. But the Bears definitely would need a stop here. And just so everybody knows that now high school basketball has incorporated the shot clock, so you get a 35-second shot clock. And so that means that the Gophers can kind of take their time and get the best shot available, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. I think the best thing they need to do and worry about right now is that time and that shot clock. If they can get a steal right here, it will be very big for the Bears, but they'll need to get it on their side of the court. If they don't get the ball back or get a stop here, the Gophers very well may win this game. Ball is inbounded to Scarborough. Scarborough gets into the paint. It's met by Johnson.
And it looks like what a pass by Farmer under the basket, but Scarborough's gonna come up short. And we're gonna get a jump ball, and it looks like it will stay Gophers' possession with 41.6 seconds left. And that will reset the shot clock for the Gophers.
Oh, Nicholas Charles gets a tip. Ball will go out of bounds and stay with the Gophers.
Ball inbounded to Carlatello, who's going to pass it out to Farmer. And we're going to get an intentional foul by Miguel, her fourth, which is going to send Farmer to the line for 2. With exactly 28 seconds left here in overtime.
Look at the people in this building, man.
First attempt's going to be no good. I definitely got to agree with you. I think this is one of the most packed games I've seen in the Roundhouse since probably a playoff game.
Definitely.
So both communities have to be proud of
their participation.
Absolutely. Second attempt's going to be good by Farmer, and it will extend the lead to 3 for the Gophers.
Melissa Charles looks to dribble up, gets fouled, and will go to the line.
Some good defense there by the Gophers. I thought they were going to get
Yeah, Bryant played her very close.
They almost got the turnover. First attempt comes up short for Charles.
Now, if they miss this shot, the rebound is very important for the Bears. And if they miss the rebound, they need to foul very quickly. And if you're the Bears, who do you foul to send to the line?
You got to foul anybody. Whoever catches the rebound, you got to foul them right away. Second attempt's no good by Charles, as Scarborough's going to get the rebound. And it looks like the Bears don't realize that they need a foul. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Miguel with 8.9 left in the game. And if you're the Gophers, one free throw can pretty much seal the deal here.
A little bit of discussion going on between Farmer and her bench as she awaits for the ball from the referee to put up the first free throw.
Both buckets are good for Farmer, and the Bears will take a timeout.
Now that last free throw might very well be the dagger for the Gophers. If you're the Bears, how do you attack this next possession? Do you go for the 3, or do you try to get inside the paint and get a foul on a possession on inside?
I think you're going to have to go for the 3. I mean, you want to cut the lead down to 2 and then foul immediately to hopefully that the Gophers will miss a shot, but definitely have to go for the 3 right out of the timeout.
Now what we're going to see right now for the Bears is a lot of inexperience coming out to the floor. I see Peyton Duran, Danielle Morago-Enos, and Jada Roberts out there. So it's going to be very different for the Bears for these last 9 seconds of the game.
Besides Charles, you're practically missing your whole starting lineup. So somebody, like we mentioned, somebody's going to have to make a play for the Bears that wouldn't normally make a play. And so you're going to see and we got a jump ball with 0.2 seconds left on the clock, and that is going to pretty much wrap things up here, as there's no chance for the Bears to come back. And that'll be it as the Gophers come back to take the win, winning 68-63. And you see that the Gopher fans are loving it. But we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be back for the boys matchup. So we will send out the new link for this game. So if you guys want to see the undefeated Coolidge Bears taking on the 16-3 Florence Gophers, come back and see us. Thank you guys.